Ever feel like you're a walking contradiction? Like driven but also kind of detached? A rebel but with a heart of gold?
Mm,
If you're an Aquarius rising man with that fiery Aries sun, the cosmos might just hold the key to understanding those inner tensions and maybe even unleashing your full potential in 2025.
oh, I love that. Unleashing your full potential.
Right.
That's powerful.
So welcome to ASTRALX, where we illuminate your cosmic path.
Yes.
I'm Solarian Zephyr, your cosmic strategist, and with me is the insightful Lunarius Selene, your intuitive guide.
Hello, everyone. It's great to be here.
Today's deep dive is all about you, Aquarius rising man with that fiery Aries sun. We've synthesized the latest astrological insights just for you,
Absolutely.
revealing what the stars have in store for love, career well-being, and more in 2025.
We're going to cover it all.
Oh, and get this. Neptune, the planet of dreams, is completing a 165-year cycle, landing in Aries for the first time since 1861. This is huge for your spiritual journey, so buckle up.
Definitely huge. We'll dive into that a little later. But first, let's unpack this intriguing Aquarius rising energy.
Yeah, you guys often come across as independent and rebellious, always questioning the status quo and pushing boundaries.
Mhm.
But there's a depth to you that many miss, when you say.
Right. There's this like a quiet intensity, like it's simmering right there beneath the surface. You have a thoughtful, almost philosophical side, hinted at by those, bright, inquisitive eyes. You observe, you analyze, you ponder the mysteries of the universe.
And then we add that dynamic Aries sun into the mix.
Yes.
And things get really interesting. That Aries energy infuses you with this incredible drive
Mm.
and a warrior spirit that pushes you to chase your dreams fearlessly.
Absolutely. It's like having this cosmic engine. It propels you forward,
Mhm.
That Aries sun, it ignites your passion, fuels your ambition, and gives you that courage to lead and initiate.
So we've got this fascinating blend of the rebellious visionary, right?
Right.
And the fearless warrior.
Right.
Now let's talk about 2025. What kind of cosmic landscape are we stepping into?
Well, 2025 is marked by significant astrological shifts that impact us all.
Hmm.
But for you, Aquarius rising, these shifts will be particularly potent. The key theme, personal transformation.
Oh, transformation. That word, it always sends shivers down my spine.
Hmm.
But what does that actually look like for our listeners?
Well, this year, the nodes of the moon, they represent our karmic journey.
Okay.
They are changing signs, and the shift is going to spotlight your personal growth, urging you to confront those, pesky inner critics, especially when it comes to self-doubt, which is, a common struggle for those with a strong Aries drive.
Self-doubt. We all grapple with that.
Right.
Any advice on how our listeners can navigate this energy, especially with that fiery Aries energy that
Yeah.
might resist slowing down, to reflect?
The key here, I think, is self-compassion. Remember, you're on a journey. It's okay to stumble. You're going to make mistakes along the way.
Of course.
The important thing is to learn from those experiences and keep moving forward with kindness towards yourself.
That's such a powerful reminder.
Mm.
And speaking of moving forward, this year seems to be all about embracing those traditionally masculine qualities, but in a new, evolved way, right?
Absolutely. We're talking courage, leadership, strength, but not in the traditional domineering sense. It's about channeling that inner warrior, that Aries fire, to create positive change in your life and the world around you.
So how does this translate into the realm of love and relationships?
Mm.
What's the cosmic forecast for our Aquarius rising Aries sun men in 2025?
Well, the first half of the year looks quite favorable for nurturing those close bonds with, family and loved ones. It's a time for deepening connections and strengthening your support system. Yeah, it's a time to really appreciate those people, the ones that really ground you, the ones that bring joy into your life. However, as we move into the latter half of the year, Saturn, the planet of lessons and limitations, might stir things up a bit, especially in your closest relationships.
Saturn, there it is, that cosmic taskmaster.
Right.
Always shows up when we least expect it.
Exactly.
But isn't Saturn also the planet of commitment? So maybe there's an opportunity here for deeper connection amidst the challenges.
Exactly. Think of Saturn's influence as a cosmic invitation
I like that.
to level up your relationships. It may bring to light any unresolved issues or imbalances that need to be addressed.
Right.
And this can be a little bumpy, but it's ultimately about forging stronger, more authentic connections.
So communication is key. Maybe a little dose of that Aquarian detachment wouldn't hurt either, right?
Precisely. Saturn encourages us to step back, observe, and communicate our needs clearly and honestly. And this is especially important for you with that Aries tendency to, rush into things head first.
Okay, solid advice. What about those who are flying solo? Any celestial sparks on the horizon for our single Aquarius Rising Aries Sun listeners?
Absolutely. The second half of the year really opens up your social sphere. It brings exciting possibilities for connection. You never know, a chance encounter could blossom into something truly special.
Ooh, I love a good love story. Any particular signs that are especially compatible with this unique blend of energies that we're talking about?
Connecting with another Aquarius could be fascinating. It could be potentially explosive.
Wow.
You share a love for freedom, innovation, pushing boundaries. It's a meeting of the minds and spirits, for sure.
Two independent spirits, both driven by a desire to make a difference in the world.
Hmm.
Sign me up. But I imagine there could be some challenges there too, right?
Of course, as with any relationship, striking a balance is key. With two air signs involved, finding that sweet spot between closeness and independence, that's going to be paramount. Your Aries sun might crave a bit more heat, more passion than your Aquarius counterpart is initially willing to give.
So navigating that push and pull between connection and freedom, that sounds like a dance.
Yes.
That requires some finesse.
It does.
But isn't that what relationships are all about? Growth and learning to meet each other's needs.
Precisely. And remember, the beauty of astrology is that it offers guidance. It's not a predetermined fate. It's up to you to create the relationship you desire.
Speaking of creating, let's shift gears and talk about career and finances.
Mm.
What can our listeners expect in 2025? Any tips for manifesting abundance?
Well, the year kicks off with a strong financial push thanks to Saturn.
Oh, Saturn again.
Yes. Residing in your house of gains, the area of your chart associated with rewards, income, material achievements. This placement suggests that you'll be reaping the fruits of your labor, experiencing a sense of accomplishment, and potentially enjoying some well-deserved financial rewards.
Sounds like a prosperous start to the year. Champagne wishes and caviar dreams.
Right.
But knowing Saturn, there's always a catch, right?
Indeed. While Saturn in this area can bring abundance, it also encourages responsible resource management.
Ah.
Unexpected expenses could arise after March, so it's wise to be mindful of your spending.
Yeah.
Create a solid financial plan.
Okay, so budgeting and planning are key. It's not just about manifesting abundance, but also being wise stewards of what we receive. What about the actual work itself? What kind of career moves should our listeners be considering in 2025?
Collaboration and teamwork. Those are the magic words for career success in 2025, particularly as we move into May and beyond. Your natural Aquarian inclination towards innovation and community will shine in environments where you can share ideas and work towards collective goals.
It's like that saying, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. It seems like this year is all about finding strength and support in those shared endeavors.
Exactly. This is a time to leverage your unique skills and collaborate with others who inspire and challenge you. And remember, with that Aquarius rising, you're naturally drawn to fields that involve, innovation, technology, or creating positive social change.
So it's about finding that sweet spot where you can use your passions to make a difference in the world. Now let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, the astrological highs and lows of 2025. Are there any specific months our listeners should mark on their calendars?
The beginning of the year, January, February, and April, are particularly auspicious for you. Think financial wins, harmonious family time, and exciting opportunities for personal growth.
That sounds like a great way to set the tone for the year. Plenty of reasons to celebrate and cultivate those positive vibes. What about the rest of the year? Any other months we should be looking forward to?
Mid-year, particularly July and August, those are prime time for building powerful partnerships and collaborations.
Okay.
If you've been considering a new project or venture, this is an ideal time to reach out, connect, and explore those opportunities.
Got it. Plant those seeds of collaboration and watch them blossom under the summer sun. Now, for the not-so-fun part, are there any months we should be approaching with a little extra caution?
March and December might bring some challenges, primarily due to Saturn's influence.
Oh, you might experience, some financial setbacks. You might feel a bit emotionally drained during these months.
Saturn's infamous shadow period. So self-care is essential during those times, right? Maybe a little extra meditation, spending time in nature, indulging in those Aquarian hobbies that recharge your batteries.
Absolutely. This is where prioritizing your well-being becomes your superpower. Listen to your body. Honor your need for rest. And don't be afraid to, seek support from your loved ones or a professional if you need it.
Such wise words. And speaking of support, I'm curious about the role of community for our Aquarius Rising Aries Sun listeners. Finding your tribe, connecting with like-minded souls, and building those supportive networks that help us thrive.
That's a great point.
Hmm.
One of the key insights that emerged from our research is that Aquarius rising individuals, they truly flourish when they feel connected to a
Yeah.
community that shares their values and their vision for the world. It's like that innate Aquarian desire to be part of something bigger than themselves, to contribute their unique gifts to a collective cause. It's not just about individual success, but about creating a better world together.
Exactly. And this sense of community is especially important this year, given the astrological shifts and personal transformations that are unfolding.
Right.
Surrounding yourself with people who uplift and inspire you, that will be crucial for navigating the ups and downs of 2025.
It's like having a cosmic support system. And let's not forget about the power of online communities. There are so many incredible groups and forums where people can connect with others who share their um, interests, passions, and of course their zodiac signs.
It's true. The digital age has made it easier than ever to find your tribe no matter where you are in the world.
Yeah.
And for those seeking a deeper understanding of their unique astrological blueprint, I encourage you to explore our personalized recorded readings.
Yes. Our readings offer tailored insights into your birth chart, revealing your strengths, challenges, and potential pathways for growth in the year ahead. It's like having a cosmic roadmap, customized just for you.
And for those who are curious, you can find the link to purchase a reading in the description below.
Now, before we wrap up this part of our cosmic deep dive, I'm curious about how these unique energies, the independent, rebellious Aquarius and the passionate, driven Aries, I'm curious how they manifest in different areas of life. Like what kind of lovers are our Aquarius rising Aries Sun listeners? What kind of friends are they? And what kind of leaders do they tend to be?
That's a great question. That really highlights the fascinating interplay of these two powerful energies. It's like
Yeah.
having this constant push and pull between, the desire for freedom and the drive for connection. So let's break it down.
Let's do it. Unpack those cosmic contradictions for us.
Well, as lovers, our Aquarius rising Aries Sun men, they're passionate, spontaneous, and full of surprises. They bring a sense of adventure and excitement to the relationship, always ready to, shake things up, try new things. However, their need for independence can sometimes create challenges, especially if their partner craves a more traditional or emotionally expressive dynamic.
So finding a partner who understands and respects their need for space is key.
Mm-hmm.
Someone who's secure enough to let them fly free while knowing that they'll always come back.
Exactly. It's about finding that balance between togetherness and autonomy.
Right.
Now, as friends, our Aquarius rising Aries Sun men, they're loyal, supportive, always up for a good time.
Yeah.
They're the life of the party,
Yeah.
full of energy and enthusiasm. However, they can also be a bit blunt and outspoken, which might not always sit well with those who are more sensitive or easily offended.
Cool.
They value honesty and authenticity above all else, and they expect the same from their friends.
So maybe not the best choice for someone who needs constant reassurance or sugarcoating. Authenticity is their love language.
Precisely. Now, when it comes to leadership, our Aquarius rising Aries Sun men, they're visionary, innovative, inspiring. They're natural trailblazers, always pushing for progress and change. They lead with passion and conviction, and they're not afraid to challenge the status quo or fight for what they believe in.
They sound like the kind of leaders who could really make a difference in the world.
They are, but they can also be a bit impatient and may need to learn to delegate and trust others to get things done.
Right.
They have so many ideas and so much energy that it can be overwhelming for those around them.
So it's about channeling that Aries drive in a way that that empowers others, not overwhelms them. Finding that sweet spot between, leading the charge and allowing space for collaboration.
Exactly. And I think that's a great takeaway for all our Aquarius rising Aries Sun listeners. Embrace your unique blend of energies, recognize both your strengths and your challenges, and use this knowledge to navigate your life with greater clarity and purpose.
Such sage advice. It's like having a cosmic cheat sheet for life.
Well, I wouldn't call it a cheat sheet, but astrology can definitely offer valuable insights and guidance. It's a tool for self-discovery, empowerment, and creating a life that is aligned with your truest self.
I love that. And I think that's a perfect place to pause for now. We've covered so much ground from the astrological influences shaping 2025 to the unique characteristics of our Aquarius Rising Aries Sun listeners. But there's still more to explore, right?
There's always more to discover. The beauty of astrology is that it's an endless journey of exploration and self-understanding, and we're excited to continue that journey with you.
We're delving deeper into the celestial tapestry of 2025, specifically for you, our Aquarius Rising Aries Sun listeners.
Oh.
Remember that intriguing tidbit we mentioned earlier, about a rare celestial event, something about Neptune?
Ah, yes, Neptune, the planet of dreams, spirituality, and boundless imagination, is embarking on a significant journey this year. It's entering Aries, the sign of the warrior and the pioneer, for the first time in 165 years. That's right, this shift hasn't occurred since, well, 1861.
Wow, that's like a serious cosmic time warp. What does this rare alignment mean for our listeners, especially in terms of their, spiritual journeys?
It's a time of, well, a time of profound awakening, a cosmic call, if you will, to connect with your intuition and explore the depths of your soul. This transit encourages you to embrace your spiritual side, even if it feels unfamiliar or unconventional, and to trust those whispers of your inner guidance.
So it's not just about external achievements this year. There's a deeper, more internal shift happening as well. It seems like 2025 is inviting our listeners uh, to embrace their inner mystic.
Exactly. This Neptune in Aries transit, it's all about aligning your actions with your soul's purpose. It's about finding that sweet spot, where your passions and your spiritual values intersect. It's about infusing your everyday life with a sense of, well, magic and meaning.
I love that. It's like a cosmic invitation to become the hero of your own spiritual adventure. But how can our listeners, practically tap into this potent energy? Any tips for navigating this celestial terrain?
Well, there are many paths to connect with your inner wisdom. Meditation, journaling, spending time in nature. Those are all wonderful ways to cultivate stillness and listen to the subtle whispers of your intuition. And, don't be afraid to experiment. Try different spiritual practices, find what resonates with you.
It's all about that personal journey.
Right.
Discovering what works for you, what lights up your soul.
Yeah.
Some might be drawn to, ancient wisdom traditions, while others might find their spiritual spark through creative expression.
Yeah.
Or, connecting with nature.
Precisely. And remember, with that fiery Aries energy coursing through you, you might be drawn to more active forms of spirituality, perhaps exploring yoga, martial arts, or any practice that allows you to, move your body and connect with your inner fire.
Makes total sense. Movement can be such a powerful form of meditation.
Yeah.
And a way to release, stagnant energy. Now, before we wrap up this cosmic deep dive, I want to touch on something we haven't explicitly discussed yet. The unique challenges that Aquarius Rising Aries Sun men might face in 2025. What are some potential pitfalls they should be aware of?
That's a great question. And I think one of the biggest challenges for this dynamic combination is finding balance. You've got that independent, freedom-loving nature of Aquarius, clashing with that passionate, impulsive energy of Aries. It's like trying to tame a wild stallion while simultaneously, soaring with the eagles.
So it's like a constant tug of war between like wanting to go your own way and wanting to like dive headfirst into relationships and experiences.
Yes.
Between, the call for freedom and the desire for connection.
Exactly. And this can manifest in different areas of life. In relationships, it might look like struggling to find that sweet spot between intimacy and independence. In career, it might look like, jumping from project to project without fully committing to any one thing. The key is to be aware of this inherent duality.
Right.
And make, conscious choices that honor both sides of your nature.
So how can our listeners navigate these challenges? Any cosmic wisdom to share that can help them find that elusive balance?
Well, self-awareness is paramount, I think. Understanding your own tendencies and patterns, that's the first step towards creating more harmony in your life. Recognize when you're leaning too far into detachment or impulsivity, and course correct as needed. And don't be afraid to seek support from others,
Hmm.
whether it's a therapist, a coach, a trusted friend, or even a spiritual mentor.
Such great advice. It's so important to remember that, we don't have to figure everything out on our own.
Hmm.
And speaking of support, I want to remind our listeners that we offer personalized recorded readings, the ones that can provide even deeper insights into your birth chart and your unique cosmic journey.
Yeah, those readings are like having a conversation with the stars themselves, offering guidance, clarity, and a deeper understanding of, your soul's purpose. You can find the link to purchase a reading in the description below.
Well, listeners, we've reached the end of our cosmic deep dive for today. We've explored the unique energies of Aquarius Rising Aries Sun men. We've uncovered the opportunities and challenges that 2025 holds. And we've shared some cosmic tips for navigating love, career, well-being, and everything in between. But remember, the journey doesn't end here.
The stars are simply a guide, The power to shape your destiny, to write your own cosmic story, lies within you.
So as you embark on this new year, ask yourself, what will you create in 2025? What adventures will you embrace? What dreams will you manifest? We can't wait to see what unfolds.
Until next time, may your journey be filled with cosmic clarity, purpose, and the boundless joy of discovering your true potential.